For me personally, graduation is a milestone, of course, but it brings sad and exciting emotions with it. As I reach this milestone in my lifetime, I feel sad leaving this community behind. But on the other hand, I look forward to what the future may bring to me. As I look back on the years that I've studied in the school, probably one of the most memorable moments is the friendships that I've made along the way. Especially as I reach graduation, I feel a sadness inside of me, as I know that many of these friendships will be lost, as all of us will be embarking on different journeys. And this is really something I'm going to think about a lot in my future days. And look back with a smile and a tear. One of the most memorable and I guess funny moments that I remember from this community, from the school, is when we had a PE lesson outside. We were playing football with my friends, and the ball got stuck in the tree. We tried to free it by throwing shoes at it, but yeah, we did not get those shoes back. The process of me becoming head boy started from the application, which I sent to Mr. English, our school head teacher, and Mr. Meadows, the IB coordinator. Um, it consisted of a formal letter saying why I wanted to be a head boy and what I wanted to improve in the school and what was my goal in becoming the head boy. After some time, I was invited for an interview with Mr. English and Mr. Meadows, after which, also after some time, I received an offer on becoming the head boy. I wanted to take the responsibility and become the head boy of the school because I thought that I need to give back to the school, as I've been studying in this family since year one. And I believe that decisions should be made with taking into account the feelings of students and perhaps the things that the learner actually feels could be improved upon in a school like our school. I believe that one of the largest successes, one of the biggest achievements that we've reached with the senior students is that we have been able to closely knit an already closely knit community of BSM free. As we can see that even the year 7 students communicate with year 13s, and there's no segregation in between classes. And younger students could come up to us, to the senior students or any other student to ask for help or any other difficulty they're having with their studies. One of the largest difficulties that I encountered through the IB program and school in general was probably meeting deadlines, as I really thought I had a lot of time, but even, for example, the extended essay that we were given, I believe just a little bit short of a year, I still managed to miss a deadline on that, simply because I just thought I had so much time to do so little work in comparison. But in the end, I understood that time management is very important and that you should take things seriously, especially deadlines. Currently, I'm waiting for my final IB grades, but I have received offers from University of Glasgow, University of Manchester, several Turkish universities, and even more Russian universities. But I'm confident, due to having a high predicted grade, I'm confident in that I'll be able to embark on one of the journeys in one of the institutions. As an offer holder for many universities, I believe that the academic successes that I've achieved throughout my studying in BSM Free, that they were achieved through hard work and dedication. But nonetheless, of course, as I suggest to any student, you have to spend some time for yourself. You have to make sure that you go out with friends and so on. You can't stay in school all day and work night and day, focusing on your homework and so on. Of course, it's an important part of the school learning process, but I still strongly believe that you should balance out sports, having fun with friends, and studying in order to achieve success. The biggest advice I could give to future head students is make sure that the goals you set for yourself are achievable and you believe that and you're confident that you can achieve those goals. Also, I would advise to get a head start on everything. And don't think that you have a lot of time, because these 2 years of being a head student, really, they fly by so fast. And now looking back at it, I would relive these years over and over again. One advice that I could give to future graduates of the school is to stay in touch with friends and teachers, as the connections we made along the way are what's important. And looking back now, this is probably one of the moments that I cherish the most. Um, Personally, I would like to see new changes to the staff, or just new changes in general around the appearance of school, or perhaps the curriculum. I would love to be notified if changes occur, or perhaps something interesting that they do, because as I've heard from previous graduates, that this is not something that is currently happening. I have several friends from different international schools all around the world, and all of them say the same thing. They say that because there's such a large community of different nationalities, completely different people, that they don't really see much of a communication, between them. But I don't think this is true about our school. I think that our community is closely knit, and it doesn't really matter what nationality you are. You still get the same education. You get many friends, not only of the same nationality, of course, which I've seen in different schools all around the world, which is quite common, that communities just like communities from different nationalities, and no one really mixes too much. But our school, our school is different. I think that our school really puts a point on that everyone is the same, and that everyone receives the same education and has many friends.